Good to see you all.
I'm Stacy from Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida.
That was my YouTube reminding me.
That's right.
So always set a reminder on YouTube.
And that was the frog in my throat from the witch's brew that we had today at the store, and we'll have again tomorrow, the witch's brew punch.
Which kind of got to be apple cider punch, which is quite delicious.
Right. The real name of it is, the real flavor of it is apple cider. And if you are ready for fall, this is the punch for you. And yes, it is an adult punch. So you have to be over 21 to enjoy it. And what I'm talking about is our, I still don't have us in the right, it doesn't matter. Oh, that was a good idea, Trey. So we are having our before Halloween party again tomorrow, Friday, October 27th, and that is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. We will have all kinds of door prizes, over $300 in free door prizes tomorrow, and you will get free door prize tickets for all kinds of different things, like coming in, just attending it all. You get 5 door prize tickets. You get 5 tickets when you check into Facebook, and if you don't know how, we'll show you. 5 door prize tickets if you have any sort of Halloween stuff on at all, and 5 door prize tickets for each piece of jewelry that you purchase. And we will have 20% off all that jewelry. So delicious apple cider punch, adult punch, and lots of delicious snacks. Spooky snacks too. So that is tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday, October 27th.
And I see Diane is on here, and she was there today.
She
said fun today at your store, and the door prizes are terrific. Glad to hear that, Diane.
Thank you, Diane. I had a lovely time talking to you today. There's an echo. Someone said there surely is. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And I'm sorry, I just panicked and went over to it. Let's see who I have to thank for that.
It was Rick.
Oh, of course it was.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, we should not have an echo now. Okay, so just a quick idea of how you can get registered to win the $100 sterling silver and CZ necklace tonight. I don't know how you do it on Wednesday night, Trey, working all day and then coming to the office to do the live show. I'm in that position tonight, and I'm doing a lot of weird talking, and my eyes aren't even dilated. So, okay, so in order to register tonight, all you need to do is share this live show to your Facebook page and then comment shared in the comments section. That will give you 1 entry into the drawing tonight. Now, if you'd like to increase your odds, you can tag your Facebook friends, and we will give you 1 entry for each person that you tag, up to 10 additional entries. So, and this is the necklace that someone will win tonight. We will announce that before the end of the show. All right, Trey, are you ready?
I am. Right. Yes, I'm wearing my spooky shirt.
I love your spooky shirt. That is awesome. All right, there we go.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start. And tonight, I thought we'd do a theme for the holiday, Halloween. And well, some people have asked me, and I've already seen Christmas commercials, so I guess people are exactly thinking that.
Right. Yep.
Less than 2 months, if you can believe it, till Christmas.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and give it a try. We are going over to my freehand area here, and I'm going to bring in, I'm going to go back because I'm going to bring something else in instead. I think it's right here, right up in the corner. Yes, so we're going to start with this little cutie and bring that right into the center of our design. So let's place that here. And let's shrink it down. I'm not sure how small, but let's shrink it down quite a bit.
You're the boss of your own custom design.
That's true. And I'm just really having it for a center. I believe we're probably going to have to shrink it down even more, but let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and put the grid on the background. I don't know if we're going to need it or not, but it's there in case we do. Okay, now let's go ahead and get another element to work with here. We're going to bring in a piece of wire. This little piece right here. I love this piece because we can make it smaller and then larger in the middle and larger in the top, whatever we want to do. There's 3 areas we can work with to change the shape of this. So seeing that piece, we'll bring this up here, and I'm going to shrink the center real quick, a little bit more. It's just really a point to start with. If we want to put a little stone in there, we can, and maybe we will as we go along.
Ooh.
I know. So let's go ahead and make this piece of wire the right length, and let's make it also the same thickness all the way. So let's see here. I did kind of copy what I had done here, so I don't have it completely askew. We are going to make this wire 15 millimeters long. So we're going to go to the top. We have to expand on that because it will only go to about 10 or 11. So we're going to go to 15. There we go, close enough. And let's go back out so we have a little bit more room to view. Bring this little guy up. Gosh, it's so hard to see it. There we go. Bring it up to the edge here of that little centerpiece. And we're going to make some more adjustments. So we're down here. Those look right. We're going to go a little further down. And
she's working on the left-hand side, just to let you know.
thank you so much, Stacy. So we know that we want to make that middle smaller. So let's find this middle. And we'll make the center a little smaller. Let's see. There we go. How it made it so much smaller by just doing a millimeter. I really have no idea. That was interesting.
But we're going with it.
And let's go ahead, instead of, if we look at this, let me take that grid off. It's driving me crazy.
Well, we don't want that.
So if we look at this piece, we can see that is an odd shape for what we're trying to make tonight. I know you don't know what we're trying to make.
I know what the finished product is, and I'm fascinated by how you began it.
I
mean,
know,
all I
isn't that
saw was-
interesting?
Yes. So it's really exciting.
So we are going to make this piece more of a round. Right now it's like a half round, like you were talking about the wedding band last night. So let's make it all round. I think that just is going to make a better piece. Well, my goodness, what section made that?
What?
That was
is
only in one
thing?
section. Let's see if it's all the
Is
way at
that
the
a
end.
mandrel?
It's more down at the end there. It was a half round down at this side. And that's
And
what I
it's
love.
oval.
That's what I love about this piece. It is because it's,
Yeah.
you can only do so much. So now I have gone on all the ends in the middle and it's all round, but we can see, I'm trying to just make like an even piece there. So let's go ahead and take and make it, there we go, make it 0.5 millimeters all the way around. Let's see if that will do it. Good, we're getting everything into shape. And right here, we're going to do the same thing. There we go. So now we have like a tube. But you know what? I think I'm going to go back to, no, I'm just joking.
I
Gotcha.
can fake this out.
Gotcha. So let's bring, this is too small. It's only 0.16 millimeter. It's interesting that they allow us to bring that piece in at that thickness because they actually said they can't really cast unless it's 0.5. Isn't that interesting? So
You can make a whole piece around it and then send it to them, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you weren't allowed to do that."
Yeah, but they wouldn't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they do that, but
That's
it
what
is said
happened.
that they can't. So let's go ahead and build this up to about 0.5 millimeters, just like the rest of it. But it seems like it's getting gigantic, doesn't it? There we go. That's close enough.
Is that a life preserver? What
I
is
know.
that? A decorative life
Let's take a
preserver?
look. Okay, everything's looking good
It's
there.
looking great, actually. It's shaped up perfectly.
Good. Okay, so now let's get back to the middle here. And you can see the end. And I'm sorry, let's see, if I pull this down a little bit, that will allow me to make this, come in and make this a little bigger. See, we don't want it to go outside. Oh, what's happening? Excuse me, everybody. Pulling it all around wrong. There we
Melinda said, share. I'm sorry, save.
go. Okay, Melinda, I will.
I mean, it doesn't look like you have a lot on the screen, but you've done a lot.
Wait a second. We've taken 10 minutes to get here. I think we do need to save it.
Oh, for goodness sake, yes. That's funny.
Let me look at what I did earlier today real quick. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do you think it's okay I'm not telling people what I'm doing yet?
Yes.
Okay. So somewhere around here, there's going to be the polar array. There it is up there. So I have to go a little smaller so we can see it. There we go. We are going to hit that polar array, and we are going to go all the way to the 360 angle. There we go. And now I'm not quite sure how many of these. So about 16 or 17, we're going to have the count be on these long poles.
So you're bringing that metal rod, so to speak, that you
Yes,
made. You're making duplicates of that.
that's right.
Hold on, somebody guessed
Oops.
already.
Oh, did they?
Yes, they
Good
did.
job.
Very smart.
16. So I've gone one too many. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of the polar array. I'm always afraid it's going to suddenly start polar arraying more. I'm just trying to find the end here. There's a couple different ends, so okay, let's see.
Good luck on that. Oh, the grid's one.
Oh, my goodness, I just kept going around. There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and add the parts of the web, since you all know what it is that we need. So we're going to come in here. We're going to grab what I call a half of a jump ring right here and bring it on in. Right now it's gigantic. So let's go ahead, and the first thing we want to do is turn this little guy around. And at least we're getting close to the area we want to have him in. And let's make it a little smaller. This takes a few tries. Okay, let's make it a little not so long. Let's also have it be a little thinner. So I'm coming down to right near the bottom on the left-hand side. Oops, that was making it really thick. I hope it didn't notice.
I know exactly
Profile
what you mean.
Oh, that's right. I expanded it. It's probably disappeared.
Something happened.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, and then if we look from the side,
this is hard
we're
work.
going to see it's very thick. Well, we don't want that either, so let's go ahead and make that 0.5. And I know that we can only get to 1, but if we expand it, we can get to 0.5. And obviously, we can go below that.
She's talking about millimeters.
Millimeters.
You know,
Thank you. Thank you.
0.5 millimeters, so a half a millimeter.
Oh, spinning around.
And Margarita says, don't forget to save.
Okay, Margarita, thank you. Let's do that right
Never
now.
say it too much.
No, you can't. So this piece is a little big for what I'm wanting to use it for. So let's try to make it a little smaller. And the length less long, also known as shorter. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a little closer to see what we're doing here. Let's make it still a little bit smaller. We're getting there. And let's see, it might be in the air. So let's see if we can need to push that down. Yes, so it is floating.
And that will not do.
No, it won't. Actually, today we made a piece where the parts are floating. right now, but they will not be later. Okay, so we're getting very close. Let's go ahead and see about that length again. Making it a little shorter and maybe make the width not so wide. And I'm going to push it up to see. We're getting there. Let's turn it a little bit more and bring it back down. Push it over to the side a little bit. And once we get it, it's fun to move it around to get to where we want, but it's just getting the right size to start with. I think maybe we are going to go ahead and make it a little wider. Let's see if that's going to do it. But that's too much. That's getting very close. I'm going to look down below, make sure that we have all of the features about the thickness that we want. So let's look underneath here.
Are you making a bicycle wheel?
Good one, Stace.
Thanks. And that seemed heartfelt, Tracy.
Good one, Stace. Aren't you a funny girl?
You are just so smart, Stace.
So let's pull this up because it is hanging down a little bit. There we go. Boy, it gives you kind of a strange feeling when I back away from this piece.
It does.
Okay, let's see.
Now we're on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, exactly. I just want it to go in here more properly.
Well, that's what people count on you for when you're doing your custom designs at the store or over Zoom, is that you will not stop until you get it exactly how the client wants it.
You're absolutely right.
And in this case, you're making your own design, so it's you who decides how it's going to look.
Yep, I'm my own client.
That's right. And you know what came right to my mind?
What's that?
That song about something about I'm my own boss.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't like it yet, so we're still working on it.
All right.
Sorry about that, everyone. We'll get there.
People are just already snacking on their Halloween candy, so they're fine waiting.
Hey, did you notice I did not have any Halloween candy, but we had cookies and everything else?
We did, but we did not have candy. Yes, I noticed that, and that was good.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle is watching us on YouTube, which is wonderful, and she said she guessed a Christmas ornament.
Oh, that was a
Wasn't
good guess.
That a good
yes,
guess
that was
too.
a good guess.
So you never know what Tracy's going to come up with next. I had such a delightful time talking to Michelle and Brandy today, and Diane Sherman was in. It was lovely talking to her. It's just so nice when you folks stop on by and have some apple cider adult punch.
I know.
It does not roll off the tongue. Oh, it looks like you're getting to something that you might be happy with.
Yes, we're going to give it a shot here.
She is polarizing it to death over there.
Okay, and so we're going to give it a try to do 16 or 18. We'll see what. I know Rick knows exactly how many we should be doing.
That's right. He's possibly going right to Wikipedia, but don't do it, Rick.
There we go. So see, there we go. Once we start with it, it's looking really good.
It is. Don't do it, Rick, because she's not changing it. This is her, what is that?
My vision. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to duplicate this. Oh my, that's small down there. Let me pull it up because I couldn't even see which one the duplicate was. There we are. We're going to duplicate those lines. And we are going to pull them out, which is so much fun. I really love polar array. It's one of my favorites. And when I first started it, it was so difficult. We're going to make it a little bigger because we're going up in size. As we go up, we need a bigger area of this web. And let's see. I'm going to make it a little smaller because if we get it just right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and do it again. Okay, pull it on up. And then let's make that bigger. And that's a little too big. Go back down a little bit. There we go. Oh, this is working out really well. Let's go ahead and get another one. Duplicate that. And bring that up a little bit more. Oh, I love it. This is a fun one to do, I have to tell you.
I'm so glad, Trey.
Let's go ahead and make that just a little bit bigger. Let's see how that is. There we go. Oh, it's working perfect.
Oh, it is. That polar array. I'm sorry, I was looking down.
I'm saving.
Oh, you're saving? Very good.
Yeah.
Because I was just about to say something about Rick also. And Rick says, Cindy says you need to put Charlotte on there.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
That is a great idea. Wouldn't it be neat if you could do that?
Oh, I will look and see if we can find a spider.
You think Charlotte would have any adorable like lashes? Like,
Oh, you're so sweet, Stacy.
We're not putting any lashes on any spiders.
Well, I think I can find a pre-made spider,
See?
and we'll see if we can put lashes on that. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get a bail on this, and then we will go ahead and get Charlotte on there. That's a great
Charlotte, yes.
Great thing to say. I love that. It makes it a very positive experience for everybody.
It's really sweet.
Because I did wonder if
Charlotte.
anybody was going to think of it as like a negative with the spider,
Like
but
a scary spider
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, but I like it. We don't have to think of that. We can think of Charlotte. Now, why would
Love
it
it.
turn itself like that? I don't know. That did that earlier to me too. Okay. So we are going to bring up that bail. Bring it onto the top. And let's go ahead and let's leave that pretty little diamond that's at the top there.
Love it.
Let's see this from the side. We're getting there. And let's take it up a little bit more. And put a little, make it dangle because I think it should have some activity. Let's go ahead and put a jump ring at the top.
To make it eye-catching.
Absolutely, Stace. And I
Johanna,
like this.
Sorry.
Go right ahead.
Johanna, that is a great idea too. I will tell that to Tracy in a few moments. Go ahead, Trey, what were you going to say?
Oh, I like sometimes when they dangle, especially this one has a lot of activity in it with just the spider. You know, you think the spider would be moving, so it's good to see a bit of a dangle there.
I always like when things dangle because it catches the eye.
It does.
No matter how much it's just moving the littlest bit, it does catch the eye. And Melinda says, save soon.
I will.
Boy, everyone's concerned about this particular one. Oh,
We're getting there.
hold on, football. All right, donut. We're going to have a show one night where we're just going to bring up the elements and we're all going to call out the first thing we think it looks like.
Okay, let's go ahead and expand this because we want to make it 0.5. I wish we'd go to 0.5. They're probably discouraging that.
They probably are.
They're like, could everybody just stay on on 1 millimeter? That's plenty.
How about if y'all would just update it to have 0.5 millimeter?
I love that. It would make life so much easier. It's the little things.
It is.
Okay, so we're just bringing that up to the top, and I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger to 1 millimeter. See, that's what I needed to do.
There we go.
And make this one to 1 millimeter. There we go. Okay. Wow, everything's kind of crooked there. Oh, because it's moving. I see. Let's move this over just a touch. There we go. Okay, so now it would be more of a,
Wow, love it, Trey.
let's move that up a little bit, more of a
There we
dangle.
go.
And I would just have them nip that little piece away inside there, or we would punch it out, one or the other. And I don't mean physically punch it
Boom!
Okay, let's see. I'm going to take all these dots off so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, that's looking good.
That is looking great.
Yeah. So we have it pretty thin, which you kind of think of as a spider web. And
Absolutely.
that was what I was aiming for. It's all within their parameters to be able to make that. And let's go ahead and see if we can find Charlotte. Okay, I think we can try under animals. Oh, I already see one. See what else they have.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
All right.
here's one with gems. How's everybody like that idea?
I think
with
that's
diamonds?
fabulous.
Perfect.
Yes.
And maybe we can even make them. I wonder if Charlotte would have black diamonds.
I think she would. And
Oh my goodness, Charlotte,
She's
you're
huge.
taking over.
quick, I can't unsee this. Johanna thought black diamonds sounded like a great idea.
Oh, good. Bring that up to the top. And if you all are okay with it, I'd like to make it yellow gold so that we can see this little guy a little better.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Let's turn him yellow and then we'll see how much we can see of him. So let's make this yellow. Let's see what's going to happen here. Uh-oh, that's what I was afraid of. So we're going to go back to white here. And then we're going to just make this one yellow. Let's make it a deep yellow for right now. And we'll have to change him here to yellow. And then I can see the center has turned yellow. So let's turn that back to white. As you can see right here in the middle.
There you go. You
turn this one back to white.
show these dots.
And then the veil I can see has turned right over
Oh,
here.
Yes, you can see.
So
it
we're
down
going to
the
go
bottom.
ahead and turn that one back to white also. And there we go. We've got our spider and spider web. Now let me turn Charlotte. Let's put some black diamonds on Charlotte. Hard to grab at that size.
It is.
Okay, now you can see her better. And let's go ahead and put a little black diamond up here at the top.
Teresa said, wow, that looks spectacular.
Thank you, Teresa.
Love it.
Thank you so much. And
Oh, I see you put the black. I'm sorry, I was reading Teresa's comment. I see the black diamond is at the top too.
And I'm just going to go one more time into the animals just to see that you can't really see any eyelashes on that sweet little spider.
I was totally
Okay.
Totally kidding. When they said Charlotte, then that started me thinking about like that Charlotte would be that is very smearing. That Charlotte would like be a beautiful spider.
And unfortunately, sometimes little animals get stuck in the spider webs.
Is that a bee?
Yes, I know I shouldn't use a
The
bee.
international favorite bug right now?
Yes, and rightfully so.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. It looks so big. I was like, this is going to be a battle royale.
Yeah, so he can be over. The bee can be up here, stuck in the spider web. Sorry, bee, but he's going to get out by the end of the night.
Oh, that is so nice.
But it makes for...
And then, but the whole Charlotte, the whole thing's a mess.
I know, it is a mess. It is. And I thought this would look really cute with a little diamond in the center.
And I agree.
Okay, good.
Because that's what I said earlier this morning.
Right.
Great minds.
I always send it over to Stacy to make sure she likes what I'm going to do tonight, unless I come in without an idea and just wing it.
And I wanted to say also that 99.9% of the time that Tracy sends me over whatever she's doing, I'm blown away by it. And
Oh,
that
that's
is not
sweet.
just, because we're sisters. I wish a lot of times it's very early in the morning, so she's texting it to me from her house. So she doesn't get to see my reaction, but like a lot of times it's like, wow, or, ooh, or whatever, which is a little odd if you're, just hanging out with your dog right at that time. But anyway, it's a little odd. But, she doesn't get to see my real reaction, but it is always like, woohoo, all right. But then Wilbur is sent to live on a farm where he meets Charlotte, a beautiful, large gray spider.
Oh, that's
That
so
was from
sweet. That's what I figured. That's so sweet. It's been a really long time since
Me
I
too.
read that book. Okay, so I was just putting a little pink, for decorations. She'd probably have a little pink
Center.
stone in the center,
Yes.
if it's her house.
That's right.
So
She might have a little pink flower in the center that
she could have that. So let's do a little you could put butterfly or anything else in this too. Of course, they're going to be, getting out of there before the end of the night.
Tracy is guaranteeing that they're all going to be freed and that Charlotte is going to be so full that she's just going to be as happy as she can be.
That's absolutely right. Everybody's going to be happy.
That's right. And Cindy said stay tuned.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Okay, so let's render this one real quick and just see what it looks like. I just thought it would be fun to do something like this for the holidays.
Oh, great.
And let's see what happens if we put it on black. Onyx? Onyx.
Oh, onyx.
It depends if it's centered properly to get a good photo. So we'll see. But all those nice blue dots will be out of there then. Yeah, it won't let me click those. They really get to be big.
They get to be.
Ooh. Oh, see, it's not at the right. I did that to me earlier today.
Is that at the right angle?
Yes, it's not in there right so that it's not black on the top, which is a shame.
What the heck?
But at least maybe I can push it down at the bottom of the screen. Let's try one more time. Let's see if we push this down a little bit. If that helps. Let's try one more time, see if that helps. It might be completely out of the picture. What do you think about the pink one in the center?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, good. It's better.
At least
I'm sorry about that, everybody. And then we'll try it on white.
Yeah.
I know it's weird.
Not good.
Yeah, it's because it's at a weird angle. Like if we do that, that's what the photo would be. But then if I do this, look how it's where it kind of should be. So I don't know.
But it won't take a
No, but it will do a white one. Oh, no, look at that.
This. It's just doing whatever it wants tonight.
Yep. Leaving some of the pieces out because the light's hitting it funny.
Oh my gosh, so weird. I never even thought about this part of it.
Yeah. How interesting. So we are going back and we're going to make it white. Sorry, I didn't. I accidentally did not hit that.
I hear a lot of clicking.
Yes, you're right. Okay, let's give it a shot.
And Margarita says, "Can you make the animals a little bit bigger?"
Oh, absolutely, Margarita. They are kind of small. If you're, really wanting to look at them.
We're trying to see them on the actual piece you're doing.
Yeah, if you want to
wearing.
see them, they're kind of small.
And Margarita, the reason Tracy wasn't choosing a white background was, or a light background as you called it, was because she thought the dark background would be a better contrast for that white gold. But the program did not think so.
That's absolutely right. So here is the little bumblebee. Let's push him into the web a little bit more. Sorry, bumblebee. There we go. Okay, and now, of course, the spider would need to be bigger. Oh, yeah, that's,
Now we're getting somewhere.
yeah. And I think I'm going to change the stone in the center. To me, it's slightly distracting. I'm sorry to say that. So I'm going to turn it to a black diamond also. Yeah, now you can really see them. You're absolutely right, Margarita. Look at that. That looks way more exciting.
That was a good choice.
Oh, yeah, much better. And actually, let me bring that spider in a little bit more and maybe turn him like he's going over to that bumblebee who's going to escape soon.
That's right.
There we go. Yeah, was a good decision. Thank you so much. Margarita, you definitely have an eye for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and render this again. Oh, yeah. Now you really can see what's going on there. Perfect. Now this would be great for a pair of earrings on top of a pendant. Wouldn't that be neat?
Yes, it would.
Let's go ahead and save that. There we go. Did it save it? No, it didn't at all.
Oh, that's
There we go. I
interesting.
don't know that any of them saved. Okay.
And Margarita gave you a much better.
Oh, great. Yeah, because now you're right. You can really see them. Absolutely. It might not be proportionately right, but I mean, you cannot have a gigantic spider web that you're wearing as a pendant, but you can have this size and have the little animals show on it. Very good.
And Cindy says, in Charlotte's words, terrific.
Oh,
What a
Cindy, it
sweet-
sounds like you really know that story really well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I bet a lot of other people out there know that story too. I just, for some reason, I maybe only read it a couple of times when I was younger, and then I never read it to
couple of
Hank.
times.
Yeah.
No, I know we never read it.
Mhm.
That's just interesting.
It is. Okay. Any
You said-
other? Yes, Stace.
You said this one might be a shorter
fast one, yeah. There is another thing we could do two-tone. I don't know if we'll see that.
Let's see here.
Yep, we could do every other one of these parts
Oh,
of the
that's a
web
good
in
idea.
a second color. That would be fun. There we go. And that would give it a different look entirely also.
And you're probably going to render it or whatever, but we couldn't see it we couldn't see the two-tone. Oh, we might be able to now.
That's what I was afraid that
Yeah.
you might not be able
But we
to.
might be able to as it's rendering, so.
It doesn't look quite as much like a spider web when you've got the two-tone, but it is a unique look.
I kind of like the two-tone because it, you don't have to stay true to, the National Geographic version.
You're right about that, Stace.
So that really turned out cute.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to say that's all I have for tonight, but I
Well,
thought
we need to take the bee
Mhm.
and make it fly away.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh, and so many people. Okay, so Melinda says, love it. And there goes the bee. Bye-bye. Have a great life.
There we go. And now it is just the spider web.
That's right. And
There, it's gone.
Margarita said pretty. Diane Sherman says love it.
Oh, great.
Kyla says I like it too.
Wonderful.
And then Melinda said two-tone with heart eyes.
Oh, great.
Terry Renko said love it. And Margarita had star eyes and heart emoji.
Well, thank you, everybody. I love your input.
That is so lovely. It's really neat. And Teresa said it was perfect.
Oh, Teresa. Thank
I
you.
really like that. Now
Teresa worked hard all day, too.
I'm telling you, we had a fun day today. It was very exciting.
It's always fun to do a party.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to take that down. I forgot that was my job because I'm, still at the store working, which is not true. Or I might be asleep right now. Okay, so
Stacy.
I wanted to remind you all that we do buy and trade jewelry, and you can go to our website at tracyandstacy.com and see all the information about it, including testimonials and more information. And it also has a list similar to the one on the left with all the different items that we are interested in buying or trading. And I had the pleasure of sitting down with a couple today that brought in a small box that I then learned had come from a huge duffel bag full of costume jewelry, because the person that they had inherited it from loved to go to garage sales, buy costume jewelry, and then someday she was going to repurpose it into new jewelry that she was going to resell. Well, that never happened for her.
Yeah.
But they inherited this huge duffel bag full of just pieces and parts, and so they were looking for her. They knew a couple of her big pieces were missing, and they got out the duffel bag, and they did find a small box, nothing they were looking for, but they did find a small box that had some rings in it. And they looked at it and they said, I don't think there's much in here, but let's go to Stacy. The lady had sat down with me 10 years ago.
Oh my.
10 years ago to go through some pieces of hers. So anyway, in that box, which she warned her husband, now don't expect much. This is not high quality jewelry you have here, because there was some costume jewelry there. But one of the things that was in there was a 1 1/4 carat diamond ring. It was not total weight. It was all 1 1/4 diamond, 1 1/4 carat diamond with that was from the late 1800s. I mean, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So there were other pieces that were gold also. But in any case, that's why we say if you're not sure if we'll buy something, bring it in, bring it all in. Please don't leave anything at home. And all you have to do is call or text us, and we will set you up with an appointment so we can put time aside just for you, like we did for those folks today. And tomorrow we will be continuing our Before Halloween party. Starts at 11 a.m. and goes till 5 p.m., where we will have apple cider adult, I can't say it, apple cider adult punch, along with delicious spooky snacks, and over $300 in free door prizes, plus everything is 20% off tomorrow. And ongoing with that, we would like to remind you about our special that we have going on until November 18th, and that is if you purchase a custom jewelry piece, have Tracy make a custom jewelry piece for you, you will receive a free $100 gift certificate with this coupon. So you have to be a member of Royalty Rewards to use on any jewelry store-wide. So it's our way of kind of putting it in your mind that you need to come in and start your holiday designing, or the things you're going to get for yourself, or the things you're going to design for other people. So you will get a free $100 gift certificate to spend in the store if you purchase a custom jewelry piece.
And Kyla is asking a question.
Yes, I'm sorry, Kyla, I'm over here just going on.
No,
Yes.
you can't see it. So does 20% off apply to already discounted jewelry? And Kyla, it does not.
What? Yes, it does. I mean, no, it does not. It does not. I'm so sorry. Yes.
Yes. So you'd either get a discount or you would have the 20% off regularly priced jewelry.
Yes. So we don't stack our discounts.
Right.
Because we want to stay in business. So
True.
That's just funny how we are. But thank you for asking that question, because I'm sure other people think it.
That's very true.
So that was wonderful. Now, Wednesday night, we will have our live online fine jewelry sale once again. That is November 1st. And at 7 p.m., we will start out Eastern time. Someone will win a piece of diamond and gold jewelry valued at $500. Not only will they win a piece, they will win this exact piece that you see on the screen. So that starts this Wednesday and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so we have come to the fun part of the show, and that is when we award our winner of the tonight. It's going to be the $100 sterling silver and cubic zirconia necklace. And I know, I got it. You're like, take that down, take it away, please, let us see people. All right, well, because I had to start over because it gave it to Teresa, and that's a problem.
Oh my, okay.
So, okay, we're going to go backwards here. Hold, please. And let me take us down. You're like, don't even look over here. I know how to do this after 3 years. There, we got it. Whew. Tracy's actually halted over there. She's so shocked. Okay, so the winner of our sterling silver and cubic zirconia necklace valued at $100 is Terry Rinko. Terry, congratulations. A round of applause for you. And as you well know, all you have to do is to come into the store to pick up your prize. And if you combine it with tomorrow, you will actually get to be part of our before Halloween party. So, here we go. New comments. Oh, lots of lovely congratulations. That is so sweet of all of you to do.
And I see Michelle Jones. She was in today also.
She was.
Yeah.
And we really appreciated seeing her. We were talking about dogs.
Aww.
So, yep, because she has a cutie patootie too. And
She
so
does.
do I and Trixie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, folks, we want to take a moment to thank you so much for all of the camaraderie that we enjoy here with our live shows at night on Wednesday and Thursday nights. Who knew 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, that we would be still doing this? And it's because you all are interested in us doing it, and we love that. And thank you for supporting our small business at Masterpiece Jewelers on Bevel Road in Daytona Beach. We appreciate how much all of you appreciate small business. And so today someone said to me, like, I love unique jewelry. And I said, that's why you're in our store, because we have so many neat and unique pieces of jewelry. So until we see you either tomorrow at our before Halloween party from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at our store, or next Wednesday on our live online jewelry sale, we remind you to stay sparkly. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye-bye. To schedule a free custom jewelry design appointment with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It's your choice.